Welcome to episode number 3 of Scribble Artworks by Troy Thomas. My name is Troy Thomas. I'm an artist. I work in many different mediums and many different genres, mostly with geometric abstraction. A lot of circles. So you'll see that in these works coming up. Now in this episode, I'm going to cover artworks that I created in the year 2014. We'll start with this piece here. I did this on January 1st, 2014. It doesn't really have a title, but you got 2014-001. That's the title of this piece. Nothing fancy, no fancy words, just numbers. For this piece here, this is just a 5x7 work area on 11x14 Bristol board. I think this is Bristol board. This was done many years ago, so I couldn't remember exactly what paper I used, but I'm pretty sure it's Bristol board. In the other episodes, I mentioned what I used to create these. It's just simple ballpoint pens. For this piece here, I used some Papermate Inkjoy pens. Not really much to talk about here. I mentioned I use a lot of circles in my pieces. There's only 2 little circles in this piece, a bunch of straight lines. But that's the first piece I created in 2014. Another smaller one, 5x7 on 11x14. Did this on the second day of 2014, so I gave it the name of 2014-002. No circles this time. Just a bunch of straight lines. Not much to talk about in this piece. Here we go. I got a little bit more complex with this one. This was created in June of 2014, and I call it Epicenters. So this is 8x10 Bristol board. So this one took me quite a while to create. So just a bunch of circles and then weaving all of them in there. It took some planning, figuring out how I actually wanted it to look. But yeah, I gave it the name Epicenters. This kind of reminded me of looking at a map for like an earthquake and just showing where the center was and all the ripples, or can't think of the term right now. But Epicenters is the name of this piece here. Here we go with another one in June 2014, 8x10 again. This one is called Watermelon Sprocket. Kind of a weird name, huh? Just the colors kind of remind me of a watermelon, but then you get like the gear shift stuff in there, kind of like a bike sprocket. All right, going back to 11x14 again. Most of the stuff I do is 11x14. This one is called Spikes. Not much to talk about in this piece. Just abstract. Bunch of spikes with circles in them. What do you think? All right, let's move on. This one is called Meddling Sonar. I did this in July of 2014. It's 11x14 inches. This one is another one that took me quite a while just because it's quite dense. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of white showing through. So when there's not much white, that means that I'm using a lot more ink and it takes a lot longer to create. Just a bunch of circles here. I don't even know if I'm saying the title right. Meddling. I'm not quite sure. I think in Scooby-Doo they always said meddling. Those darn meddling kids. All right, Meddling Sonar is the name of this piece here, 2014. Couple more pieces to go through here. 8x10 this time. It's called Locked On. Did this in August of 2014. Really like the pattern of the background. It's kind of cool. As far as the other shape here, I spent a lot of time in the military, so this kind of reminded me of a target. Like you're looking through a scope and looking down range, and you got your target right there in the center. And once you're locked on, the outer ring changes to a different color. All right, one more piece. Last piece to show you in this episode. High Fidelity. Did this in December of 2014. So for this piece here, used just 4 colors. It's actually orange and a little bit of red for the background. And for the rings, I used, looks like purple and black. High Fidelity. I think the reason I gave it that is it kind of reminded me of a speaker maybe. All right, well that concludes this episode of Scribble Artworks by Troy Thomas. Follow me on social media. Instagram is @ArtByTroyThomas. Also on Facebook, Art by Troy Thomas. Instagram's where you're gonna see the most stuff though. I post all of my finished product, but I also post a lot of in-progress pieces too. But I usually don't keep those up for very long, couple days, couple weeks maybe, and then I'll archive them. So you go through a lot of the older posts, you're only gonna see finished artworks. So follow me there, and make sure you follow me regularly so you can see all those in-progress shots. And also, hit that subscribe button down below. Come back and watch more episodes of Scribble Artworks by Troy Thomas. So in the meantime, have a great day.